So you see that white line? And then there's another line dark beside it. When a plane comes, it grabs them and makes them into a V going this way. So it'll look like a pyramid. And then a plane just went overhead, or like right where the intersection meets, right in the middle. And then took it from a pyramid and made it into like a V. It's kind of cool. There's the lake. It's frozen. That's where the big Canadian flag is that they do in bushes and flowers. And between that tree and the building, right there, that's Lake Ontario. And that's the Coburn Lake, but you can't really tell because it's got like ice on it, snow. But that's the island, and that goes up to the houses. And those houses are probably like starting at 15,000. Yeah, those nights I was here and I was smelling that sulfur. It's been 3 times that I've come here and smelt it, and it was right after those trains derailed. But that's Lake Ontario, man. So everything blows up, and then it hits this big-ass hill. Because this is the first hill it hits after coming up off that lake. Is this. You can't really tell by the depth, but it's pretty steep. And height-wise, that's like at least 100 feet. 75, 100 feet. For you to walk straight out and drop, probably like 70 feet. So yeah, it blows it all from the lake. That stuff that was coming up from Ohio. And then when it hits here, it just goes wherever it wants. Like it can choose any direction. And I was over in that direction each time I smelt it. So it's literally the opposite of right where that comes from. Completely like a 180 from where I just pointed. And then if it was in the air all the time, you'd smell it all the time. It just wouldn't hit you like a heat wave. Instead, it was like a smell wave. Like when you're walking in the summertime and you hit like a pocket of warm air and you can smell like flowers in the warm air or whatever, right? Where you couldn't smell it before. That kind of thing. Well, a plane went by, it made it a V. Yeah, it's just a side park. I'm surprised I haven't seen the hawk. It's normally in these trees. Right when the sun's going down too. He likes that big one. That's where he eats too. He's caught, like I've watched him eat there a few times, the hawk, right? And one time I'm walking up here, there's a crowd gathered around. And they're like, the hawk's eating the babies. And that's what happened, eh? The babies finally hatched, and I guess the hawk waited for them to get big enough and just came over, grabbed one, jumped up on the tree, ate it, came back down, grabbed another one, went back up on the tree, ate it. All these people were like mortified. I'm like, what? And I'm just sitting there and I'm going, doing the hawk call while he's there, right? And he's looking right at me. And he flew over one of the branches that were close, that hang over where I was, because I was on this side. The crowd was that side. It was cool. Okay, I'm gonna save some juice. God bless.